Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is Rocklee on the YaBoyRocklee show. Zom 100, still 3 really stood out because it covered Acura and Kenny, and it took a zombie apocalypse to bring these homies back together. That resonated with me because that is real life adulting. Y'all should check out Rocklee Talks. That's my other channel on personal development, finance, etc. The real estate profession, which I am a licensed real estate, pushes you to drive people away as much as possible as you're trying to stick to success and follow your rigid schedule. And I was like, damn, I could see myself exactly in this position. The only difference is I like my life. So what I actually want to talk to you, is the communication. Because when it's all said and done, even though it's, the careers can drive us apart, in this particular episode, I am going to put it on the community. Let's check it out. With his natural talent for communication, ironic, right? The big iron. Acura is disgusted. And we have to remember, let me go back to my scenes, right? Let me go back here. He used to be the happy-go-lucky one, right? And now he's completely drained, and Kenny has to, listen to him. And he's probably expecting him to still be that same ecstatic kid that they were back in college, even though those days are over. Back to the scene. God, she is a model, and he has to listen to this. So, at least we have a point in Kenny's story, which I actually appreciate, where Kenny, after bragging or whatever, there is a moment where they had communication where he heard from Acura's point of view. It probably would have been better if Kenny had heard Acura's story first, but one would not have known that yours. He starts off, hey, life is great. Yo, if you haven't seen your friend for a long time, I'm gonna caution you guys, be a little bit mindful if things are going great for you and read the room before you start sharing your success stories. There's nothing wrong with sharing your success stories, but even myself, man, it depends who I'm with. I don't really talk too much because I'm conscious of not getting people to be jealous of me and not bragging in people's face, and people know too much, they start asking. Anyways, let's go. So now he's telling them to just walk. Solid advice. If you don't like it so bad, just quit, right? Solid advice. There it is! There it is! They're so strained that when their normal banter, I'm gonna assume this is normal banter, is the normal banter occurs, Acura flips. Kinda should. But that was it, man. This is a situation where, again, there's no right or wrong person. It's just a breakdown in communication. I think just in life experiences, like I said, if things are going too good for you, be a little easy, man. Be easy. Don't let people know things are going that great yet, unless you are in a room or in a scenario where it's like, it's okay to kind of like, yo, things are going awesome, or they're asking for it, and you can kind of tell. But when someone's just tired and you're just going on and on, it's usually not welcome. At the same time, like, I feel like you should be able to express those things, but I am going to tell you, it is very common that if you're talking about how great your life is around someone else whose life isn't that great, it tends to rub them the wrong way in some shape or form, even if they don't. At the end of the episode, we find out something nice, right? Acura jumps across, he has balls of steel, and that's when we hear Kenny. I really like that. The man who was known for communicating is finally about to communicate the truth. Oh! Most real estate agents, I mean, we like the paychecks of closing, but it's a tough-ass industry. Not at all. Smiling and lying to the faces, bro. It doesn't matter how bad your day is. When you're showing somebody a house, you have to make it seem like it's the most exciting thing in the world, right? Because the moment you start complaining and talking about your problems or whatever, or you have a sulking face, it's distracting and it takes away from the atmosphere. You need them to be happy. You want them signing contracts, not tricking them. I've been there, minus the tricking. This dude is crying. He's telling us about the time of his life. It'd be like that, empty inside. That's why I feel validated about what I was saying. I know it sounded cringe, because I know there's going to be someone out there who's like, nah, man, if you have all these accomplishments or whatever, you should be able to share them. There's a way to share your accomplishments without it coming off as bragging, and that person was bragging, and he's okay with it. He's aware of it, and now we're coming to the redemption arc, or the redemption side. You see, once you have fulfillment and you're enjoying these things, you generally don't have to share that you're enjoying these things, right? Or that things are so great for you because you're fulfilled. You'd rather typically hear from other people or hear what's going on your side because you're already good. Things is good on my end. Hey, what's going on with you? I want to know about you, In fact, usually when things are going great for you, you actually tend to want to do a little, like, you want to practice a little bit of modesty because people start asking you for things. I ain't gonna lie, man. People start hitting you up, asking. So usually, if things are great, press it. Whenever people are bragging, so it goes on two sides. We talked about the bragger, but for you, when you're listening to someone brag, know that they are using you, so to speak, to get some type of fulfillment based on your reaction. They're bragging to you because they pretty much need you, and there's a weakness in their area. And instead of feeling bad that they have so much, automatically know they have that much. And in this moment, they are still bragging because they desire my acceptance, my awe, whatever it is. That means they still, with all that, don't have it all, right? So it's a nice little opportunity to see the humility in it. It's not humility. Humility is not the. You listen to this great person come and brag to you, basically wanting some shape or form. It's like, still need my approval. Just smile. Don't feel jealous or uptight. They need you. There we go. I actually really love this scene, so I'm just gonna play it all again. There ain't nothing to learn. I already covered the lesson. Now we're just gonna watch this triumphant moment one more time together and call it a day. I can necessarily entertain my client. I feel like I'm doing the same goddamn thing, man, because I was doing the real estate, and I still do it whenever there's an opportunity. But I love this. Even though I'm not that funny, I love this. All right, let's finish this, Kenshi. It was too early, my bad. So relatable, man. Beautiful. Just do it. Bucking up. Boy! Woo! I was on edge. Obviously, I've already seen this. You gotta go the distance, buddy. Putting Mappa, giving Mappa a run for their money. Woo! Boy, that corporate life, he lost it. Beautiful. 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 Not so beautiful. Grand Blue vibes all over again. I actually missed it. He wants to be a comedian. He did his little antic, and the homie instantly laughed, you know? I don't know if that was supposed to be a moment where he was laughing because, like, you know, he just thinks it's funny, or that was supposed to be, like, the cosign that, yeah, he wants to be a comedian. And look, we got our first, I'm a fan. Thing, man. This dude is laughing as he's, but he really thought he was gonna die. Poor guy. Poor guy. Poor guy, man. Shit is wholesome. Look at this dude. Oh, Kira. Tooted. Anyways, man. I really enjoyed it. And I think the reason why I did, again, is it stood out to me. Real estate guy, not happy with his job, wants to be an entertainer. I don't even know if this guy is funny or not. I almost hope that he's not. Because I'll feel better about myself because... Anyways. I was looking for my sound stuff. I gotta learn. I was just gonna press something like this. Anyways, so that's my thoughts. It was basically, you know, communication, man. This all could have been avoided if at that bar, you know, they just really talked it out. You know, like, yo, what's up with you? You know, instead of getting into emotion. As soon as Akira just flipped out on him because he was bragging, because that's what it was. Kensho was just sharing his story. And Accurate just went with, started flipping out on him. And it was instant beef and tension. And it doesn't seem like they ever talked after that, right? So once someone flips in that, everything is over. So all you had to do was just communicate properly, Accurate. Like, yo, man, I can't quit. And this is the reason why I can't quit. And obviously on Kenny's side, Kenny already realized he was bragging. But I didn't get an apology from Accurate. Not that we need one. He came to save the homie's life. I really enjoyed it. I actually don't even have a cohesive thought. I really just wanted to revisit this episode with you. And if I'm going to be honest with you, I make it a habit to just post more often. Even if I don't have too much to say. Just whatever it is I'm thinking, I'm just going to do it and post it as I fall back into routine. I like the scene. And I had some thoughts on it, but not the best thoughts compared to mine. What are you guys' thoughts? Are you guys enjoying this anime? I think this is going to be one of the animes that have more thought, you know, like it's not just about the plot or zombies getting a cure. First episode was, damn, this dude is really getting overworked, and until some chaos happened, he never enjoyed a day in his life, or since getting a career, he never enjoyed any time. What, for like 3 years, this man was out of commission. Second episode, we had two extremes of survival. We had this man who was reckless, and he learned, like, being a little too reckless. I gotta watch that. We had another girl, I don't got her name, but she was probably being, I don't have no issue with that. Now, fast forward, we have homies, you know, between bragging and, you know, living a lie, so to speak, and you never knowing what that truth is until someone obviously reveals it. So you just never know. don't be too quick to judge. Don't be too quick to assume. Try to read people a little. So that's why I'm enjoying the show and why it made it up there to want to be discussed. Anyways, I'm out. I'm active on Twitter. I'm active on Instagram. Guys, if you guys have not followed the socials, I do ask that you guys do. So next time, I'm out.